The new macro I showed off is probably one of the best things you should be using if you are trying to get stingers, and that is for either getting vicious bee if you are early game, or just stingers overall for boosting if you are white hive or red hive. Because this macro doesn't just stay in the same server, waits till nighttime and killing vicious bee if it spawns, but it actually joins and leaves public servers for you every few seconds and stays if nighttime is there. Basically, vicious hopping vicious to vicious bee, having you to get non-stop stingers, which yeah, it actually is OP, which has allowed me to get about 400 stingers in a day, going from 10,700 to 10,971, nearly 11k, making it definitely one of the best current methods for stingers. Now, this macro has also received a few bug fixes for the people that had it bugged or just things didn't really work for you, so it is way better overall now. I'll explain all those things too in a second. Really exciting stuff, but let's just get to discussing how you can properly do all these things, and let me give you some demonstrations too on how it's supposed to work, and also my progress with it, because yesterday, as you see, I started the Vic hop macro at about 3 p.m. with 4,000 joins to public servers and like 170 or so vicious bee kills and 10,700 stingers, because I actually wanted to show you guys it really does work. But now at this time over here, I have 10,971 stingers, and I can't check my connect because I updated the macro to the newest update and it kind of just deleted all for some reason. But before, in the morning, it did have about 6,200 something vicious bee kills, so I'ma of course do this again to show you guys if something. But yeah, it is definitely legit with the correct settings and actual knowledge, but you guys will see for yourself too, it really does work. But now for the most important part being, and that is actually how to use it properly, how to make sure it works for you. So I do recommend, if you don't really have an RDP on you, that is probably something that's going to really help you, because it's basically like a mini computer while you have your main machine open here. And first of all, I did actually show off how you even download this macro because you kind of need it. And alright, so once you do install the macro, you will be greeted with all of these things over here. Now, you don't really want to focus on anything unless you want some dispensers or whatever. Me personally, I don't have anything anywhere else apart from in the two main things you want to focus on, so the Vic hop in tools and networking inside of settings, because you just want to connect your PC over here so it's allowed to control your game, going from server to server, searching for vicious bees, and it actually has to see what is happening, so that is why. So make sure you have auto start and auto connect on, then whenever you do want to stop the macro, you can just press stop or just disable so it doesn't do anything if you are that scared. But don't worry, nothing is bad. Things would have happened to loads of people nowadays if you are that scared, but don't worry, bruh. I know people have been going crazy, but it really isn't anything bad. Okay, anyway though, if you have done settings, networking thing over here, you do want to go to Vic hop. As you do see, instantly just want to press enable, want to press server hop, because I'm guessing you don't really have any private servers you want to do it with. So as you see, whether or not to hop servers to find vicious bee, searchers will always hop servers and search regardless of this setting. Of course, you want to put main unless you have alt accounts that will be in different servers. Then the hop timeout, the maximum amount of time in seconds. So I'm gonna just say like a few seconds, because you will see that at one point your macro will either time you out because you're joining so many servers. So don't worry, nothing bad is gonna happen. I'll demonstrate it too. Or you're going to randomly join a random game called, like, I don't know, Tron Obby. That's what I joined. Bree Obby, whatever I joined. I think that's just part of the connecting to public servers though. So don't worry, it's nothing bad, and the macro will start up whenever your timeout from Roblox has ended, because you're just joining so many servers, as I said before. Then over here for main, I would definitely say about 15-20 seconds or so. I low-key got it at 15 to 10. You can experiment though if you wanna, but that's what I suggest and has been working for me mostly, and overall on here should be good. Then for main, obviously claim hive when searching every single time. Joining new battles, I don't mind, because you join a public server with nighttime, you may as well just go up there, see if vicious bee is still there. Join in battle progress, same thing. Vicious bee hell, all these things, I low-key got it low because I just don't really care. There's a chance for me to get the stingers from it, I don't mind. Now this is only for the people that have alt accounts, but it's kind of self-explanatory from here. Now if you have set it up like I just said, everything is active, everything is good. Now let me demonstrate it and show you how it's really supposed to run, on what to properly expect and everything. So boom, let me press start and let me just describe everything on how it works so you understand it. As you see, I do have block strap, I don't have the normal Roblox installer, but it isn't really much of a difference, I guess. And boom, as you do see instantly, it does actually have a yellow line around, which is why you needed the networking feature. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. It literally just wants to see what is going on so you can properly kill Vicious Bee. And you can also have a statistic thing inside of whatever. But as you see, I don't know why that is so loud, but as you see over here, low nighttime detected, instantly waits a few seconds, and boom, is now joining a new server, just like that, because no nighttime, so what's the point being there? And I think that should be a nighttime because I heard a Vicious Bee. No, that's just Stigma. As you see, once again, it's waiting them seconds so it doesn't time you out from Roblox, so you can keep joining faster and faster. So sometimes you do get the experience has ended or the server became unavailable, or sometimes your position in line because other people are joining. Don't worry, it's just going to join a new game instantly. And as you see like that, I actually kind of missed it, but we do have nighttime, and what it does, it actually detects if there is any hive, goes to it, and then first of all, over here, it's going to pepper Vicious Bee if it's there, but it actually has a different kind of thing because it shift locks if Vicious Bee is under it. Then if it's not in pepper, as you see, it is now going to the cannon. Next is mountaintop, and goes here like that, like that, like that. Shift lock if it's under mountain, and it is under mountain. Okay, that is actually really nice. So it just kind of does it like that. As you see, it's for some reason attacking Mondo Chick. Please don't fall off, bro. What is it doing? Okay, never mind. It's gonna kill Vicious Bee anyway. But then after it kills Vicious Bee, you will see it instantly joins a new server, which I do recommend. But boom, as you do see, just joining a new server like that instantly, turns on shift lock and everything. If it didn't go to mountaintop, what it would have done is actually went down to Spiderfield. Watch it be nighttime over here too. Okay, as you guys see, nighttime instantly, hive detection like that. That's actually so crazy having 2 nighttimes in a row, but I'm gonna just take it for real. Okay, so what it does is once again does that. Maybe I can show off a rose one, and as you see, I did get like what, maybe 1, 2, 3 stingers there. I don't even remember. Let's hope I can actually even get something from, I don't know, a spider or cactus one so I can okay, never mind. I'm gonna take a 1 in pepper, you know what I mean? Why not? But as you can see though, this is generally how OP the macro is. It is actually insane. 2 Vicious Bees like that. That's what I meant by crazy RNG. Sometimes you might get none in like 100 servers. Don't be sad and don't think, oh yeah, it's not working. It's literally just your RNG. But back to back is kind of crazy. Do recommend having the correct move speed though, because if you don't have the correct move speed, the camera stuff, I'm gonna show that in a second because I forgot to show it before, but that is actually really important as well. If it's a 3rd nighttime, 3 in a row, it would be crazy because for some reason it seems like nighttime is really common. Okay, it isn't. Let me show off what it would look like if you randomly joined one of those games that I was talking about before that has a rare chance, so you guys aren't really in fear of them. As you see, there's one person, or was one person playing it too, because the macro joined it, but it's kind of like a reconnect game, if you know what I mean. Don't know why this game in specific, don't know why some other game in specific, but you're gonna be inside of here sometimes, or whatever other game you are in a game like this. Don't be worried, your macro will work in a second. You're probably just timed out or just waiting overall for Roblox to start working again. But don't think it's actually something that's gonna hack you, because it really isn't. And anyway, for the move speed as well, I do recommend going to, pretty sure it was game, put your player move speed in, camera sensitivity, alignment level can be low, everything else can stay the same. Preferred hive slot, for the people that didn't understand, this is now for the part where you were struggling with. You can put anything, hive claim method detect low key. You can put your VIP link over here, falling back to private server, yes or no, network, and that was for before. If you are wondering too, you do kind of need Supreme Saturator if you are using AI Gather, because it's really needed. But if you don't have anything else, then you should be good. And if you still have a problem with everything, still don't know if still things don't work for you, I can help you out in the comments if you have any questions, or you can also join Revolution Macro Discord server and my Discord server if you are wondering. But yeah, that is the full guide on how to macro and gain crazy amount of stingers per hour a day. But 400 is definitely up there, but at least you will get 200 or so. Your RNG is good in a day, and depends how long you macro for too, but for an hour you should get at least 52, maybe even. I actually don't know because I didn't track it, but I know I got 400 in a day though. Anyway, enough yapping. Let me know if you guys do get a crazy amount of stingers.